Yo, the dude baby. It's been a minute since I did a little reaction video, but I'm back with the reactions. Tonight we are watching college basketball players set up for a murder. I hate to hear it, man, but let's see what the murder was.
You're right.
I mean, it was a murder, Kendrick. What else could a murder be other than a murder? Just watch the video.
A highly recruited college basketball player. After going from the streets of Chicago to Georgetown University on scholarship, you transfer to New Mexico State, have a breakout season, finally becoming a starter. You hear you're having a game against a rival school, and then the girl you've been chasing hears you'll be there, so she invites you to spend a night with her on campus.
No, bro. That's a red flag off the rip, bro. If the girl had good intentions about you, bro, she would not invite you over, bro. I don't even have to explain why. She just wouldn't do that if she actually vowed. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get what I'm saying.
To you though, she's not alone in setting you up to throw away.
Hold on now. I ain't gonna lie.
Unknown to you though,
that's her.
She's not alone in setting you.
Hey man. Hey. Hey man, I feel it. I see why you did what you did, bro. I would have, went over too, man. Hey man. Hey. It's human nature, bro.
Up to throw away everything you work for. On October 15th, 2022, a football game was taking place between the University of New Mexico and New Mexico State, and as is common at college football games, a fight broke out. Now it's
wait. Did he just say common?
State, and as is common at college.
That's not common. That's not really common for real. I mean, I never been to a college game before though. I've been to NFL and NBA, but I never been to a college. So I can't really speak on that though. I don't know.
Football games, a fight broke out. Now it's unclear how the dispute began, but seen clearly on videos uploaded by students are two New Mexico State basketball players, one of them being Mike Peake, and on the other side of the fight, a few UNM students that appear to have been on the losing side of this scuffle, something they would apparently remember. Brandon Travis, the man seen being picked up off the ground, was a 19-year-old medical student from California. And at the time of Mike Peake's upcoming basketball game, the video of the fight had been circulating around campus for about a month. And according to his friends, he had seen the video many times and likely wanted some revenge. Now here's where we get to Maya Hill, also known as Honey.
Dang,
she was a 17.
They call her Honey? Oh no, that's a red bro. Bro, you really want like in a girl name whose name is Honey, bro? Bro, her name is Honey. What's Honey about her? Come on now. Let's use our brain here. Why will a female nickname be Honey? Oh, cause she smell like honey? No. It's cause she tastes like honey, okay? It's cause she tastes like honey.
At UNM at the time.
Look at her.
And according to Maya, she had been texting Mike for some time. She claims that Mike was eager to meet up with her because he wanted to have sex, but they were at two different schools. And knowing that he was involved in a big fight just a few weeks prior at her school, it probably would have been wiser for her to come visit him. And this is where it gets confusing. Maya states that Brandon and his friends found out that she was texting Mike. From here, she says that they made her agree to lure him into a trap so they could beat him up. The problem with this is, I don't buy that Maya was forced to do anything. For Brandon and his friends to discover who she was texting, they had to have been close to her. Even more suspicious is the fact that she told police she first met Peake at the game where the fight occurred.
Wait, hold on, time. Okay, so the basketball player who got set up for murder, whatever, right? Wait, I don't think he was. Anyways, so one dude, right, who messing with Honey, and Honey messing with other dudes who knew that she was messing with bro, cause she told him. Yep. I'm confused. I was listening, but it's like this is looking good. Hold on.
Regardless, on November 18th, 2022, the New Mexico State basketball team arrives in Albuquerque a day early for their big game. The team checks into the Doubletree Hotel and are given a midnight curfew. Peake and two other players are at first not accounted for until 1:15 a.m. when assistant coach Taylor states he saw Mike Peake and two other men enter the hotel and point at the elevator. But they may have just been going to get dressed, as all three soon left the hotel again, possibly all on their way to meet women. Now Peake didn't ride with his two teammates. as he was texting Maya Hill, letting her know that he was in town and trying to get invited to her dorm room, which he does. But she wasn't sitting in her dorm texting him. She was actually hanging out in Brandon's room with 2 other guys, so it doesn't seem very likely that she did anything against her will since she went to Brandon's dorm after midnight willingly. And in this room, the 4 of them went over the plan. Maya was to have Peak meet her near Coronado Hall, a larger co-ed dorm on campus, and walk him to a corner where Brandon and 2 other men would be waiting for him. And Brandon could finally get his payback. The problem with this is one that I've seen personally in my own time at college. You get so caught up in living in a world full of your peers, and you forget where you are. And for a lot of kids, freshman year in college is the first time living without rules and restrictions. And this is how things go too far. Brandon and his friends seemingly intended to end Mike's basketball career since they chose to bring bats and even a gun for the planned setup. But coming from Chicago and worried about his safety, Mike also forgot where he was when he violated the policy by bringing his own firearm on the team bus ride to Albuquerque. And he likely knew that there would be some...
I mean, like, I understand you can't do that because, like, you know, it's the buses are like school property, whatever. So you really can't do that. But I mean, you in Chicago, bro. Like, you need a gun in Chicago, bro. Like, I know some parts probably, you know, okay. I doubt there's any good parts because it's Chicago, but it's probably some okay parts where you don't really necessarily like need a gun for real, but you still need one because you know what I'm saying. But like, to be in his position to have a gun on the school bus, knowing what happened after, like before all this with the fight and stuff, you know, like I would definitely have a like. He probably paranoid or something, cause like the way this other dude want to get his revenge so bad after all these weeks and days and months and stuff. Like you want to get back this bad, bro. Like just take your L and move on. Like, bro, you can't win every fight, bro. Like, bro, it's not that serious.
To do harm to him on campus if he was ever caught. But what he failed to see is that meeting this girl was simply not worth the risk at all. But at 3 a.m., Peak finally meets up with Maya after she texts him asking him to hurry. And it was at this moment Peak
no.
Maya after she texted him.
What's even worse about her name, Honey? This was Snapchat. This is a dirty phone. Ew! You need to clean this, bro. You got nut stains and dirt, bro. Clean this. But anyways, you see her name? It's a font. This girl brought a whole font package just for her name to be Honey with the honey emoji. This girl is horny. Honey is horny.
Like, bro. And it was at this moment.
But then again, she's not, because she's trying to set bro up. Maybe she actually liked bro too, though. Nah.
After walking.
Then again, though, she could. Kendrick, just shut up and watch the video, bro.
Into a corner in the complex, the 3 men ran out of the shadows, and Maya disappeared as she was instructed. Caught completely off guard, Mike was suddenly looking down a barrel with Brandon on the other end. And just
what happened?
Shadows, and Maya disappeared. To a corner in the complex, the 3 men ran out of the shadows, and Maya disappeared as she was instructed. Caught completely off guard, Mike was suddenly looking down a barrel with Brandon on the other end. And just then, one of the other men hit Mike in the knee with a bat before a small tussle ensued and Mike started to run away. Now, it was at this moment that both of their fates were sealed. And surrounded, Mike was backed against the wall, barely able to run away on an injured leg. But when Brandon noticed that Mike was
what's wrong with his leg look broke? Like a C, like a reverse C. Y'all, yeah. Where's his other leg at? Where's his leg at? He running on one leg? Nah, that's crazy, bro. This dude running on one leg, bro.
Armed.
What
he
the
made
world?
the decision that cost him his life.
He only got one leg?
Fired at Mike, striking him in the leg.
What happened?
Decision that cost him his life. He fired at Mike, striking him in the leg, causing Mike, still running, to fire back, striking and killing Brandon. Brandon's fate was now clear. He was gone. Now, as of 2024, the last of the court proceedings are going on, with Brandon's 2 co-conspirators being charged and pleading out to little time served, since I believe they were all first offenders. The 17-year-old Maya Hill took a plea deal where she only
Wait a minute, she's 17? Around college dudes? Now I ain't saying nothing wrong with that, but like, college dudes are like, what? 18, 19, 20, you know what I'm saying? She's not of age. You know, I'm just saying now. I'm just saying, cause old dude, right, who wanted to mess with honey and get some of that honey, you know what I'm saying? He was already in college, playing basketball. She said he could have been a freshman though. But hey, I don't know though. So I'm gonna assume bro's a pedophile.
received 3 years of probation. It's still debatable whether she actually feels bad about the whole thing or not. But Mike Peake, a future NBA prospect, shortly after the judge ruled that he would not be charged since he acted in self-defense, he was still suspended indefinitely from his basketball program. When the police interviewed his assistant coaches, one coach remarked that Brandon may never play another second of basketball for that program, but what he really meant was he may never play a second of college basketball ever again. No program was going to want to take on the baggage that Mike now had, with the coaching staff saying that they had never even gotten into contact with Mike's family since he started, indicating that he didn't really have any family support at all. He seemingly completely disappeared as of 2024, and I can't seem to find anything about him. And he entered the transfer portal in 2023, but as of 2024, no program has taken a chance on him. And unfortunately, this is just another cautionary tale of lust. Mike was young, and maybe he couldn't see that meeting this girl wasn't worth whatever risk he thought it posed. And this girl, what was her actual motive for setting up such a thing?
Dang, bro, I hate that for him, bro. Hey, man, for you guys out there, do not think with your Peter. Think with your brain first, alright? I know I had my few moments where I thought with my Peter first before my brain, you know. It's God nature, man. It's life, man, you know. But no honey is that sweet to die for, you know what I'm saying? To lose your career over for. No honey is that sweet, bro. It's straight up. But hey, man, if y'all enjoyed this little reaction video, I'm trying, you know, keep doing this again, you know. I really enjoy doing this because, like, I feel like I can really, like, just, like, be myself more. You feel me? Just, like, give my actual thoughts on things more, you know. So, if you want to see more, you know, leave a like. If you don't want to see more, leave a like. Subscribe if you're not. You should be. I don't know why you're not. Like, come on, bro. Subscribe right now. And as always, God bless.